leave your comfort zone is probably one of the biggest pieces of advice that I think I could give anyone here. And if I want anyone to take anything away from this channel, it is to leave your comfort zone. Usually, I answer questions that you guys send in from the Discord, but today I'm just I'm just yapping, all right? Today I just want to talk about what would happen if you finally decided to leave your comfort zone. Maybe it's a girl you've been crushing on for the longest time and you've just been too nervous to talk to her. That's fine. Don't talk to her. Let her be a what if in your mind later down the line, you know, when you're old and ugly and fat and no one loves you. Just think about her, you know? No, jump on that shit now, you know? What do you have to lose? Because just by not talking to her, she's just gonna ignore you, pretend like you don't exist. It keeps life exciting when you push yourself and you do things that you wouldn't normally do. Even when it becomes as like little as when you're playing a game, right? I hop on Overwatch, I play Genji every single day. Hours and hours, I just play Genji. This video, I'm playing Wrecking Ball. My friend David, he only plays Roadhog all the time. And he's like, hey, I want to dive with you. I'm going to be Winston so we can play Genji and Winston together. For those who don't play Overwatch, those characters combine really well. Winston is very tricky. You have to, you really got to play a chess match playing Winston. So he's been struggling, but he's learning and he's getting better every day. David's the kind of guy that sticks to a routine, right? He wears the same watch every day. When his shoes wear out, he goes back to the same old pair of shoes. Everything is always the same, and he's hopping out of his comfort zone, and he's playing a completely different video game character. That sounds like, oh my god, that's so stupid, whatever, but it's actually kind of a big deal if you look at it that way. And I encourage you guys to just change something about your life that you've been doing and that you've been accustomed to. Just change it up. Add a little spice to your life, right? Nothing changes if nothing changes. That's a quote from Theo Vaughn. Wouldn't you believe it? Nothing changes if nothing changes. It is, it's a really simple quote, but it sat with me, and not much sticks with me when I hear Theo Vaughn talking. I'm just like, oh man, this guy is dumb as rocks, but he makes people laugh, and every now and then he will actually drop a nugget of wisdom. And I want you guys to think on that. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Someone that he had, said that to, he called Theo Vaughn. He was like, hey, I heard you say that, and I decided I apply for a job that I know I'm not qualified for, and he got it. He got paid double. He was happier, just because he would have never done it had Theo Vaughn not said that. Just, if you want there to be change, you have to go out and do it. If you can't, discipline or, force yourself to do it and make a change, to change your life for the better, try, I don't know, little strategies. Put sticky notes on your desk, right? Just remind you, every time you sit down to play a game, look at that sticky note. Unless it is, going back to the whole, girlfriend thing, asking that girl you've been thinking about. If her name's, Alyssa, don't just have sticky notes all over your room that say Alyssa. You're going to get put on, a list or something. That is just creepy Jeffrey Dahmer behavior. Do not be doing that shit. But if it's hey, I want to play, I want to rank up to, Masters in Overwatch, put a little sticky note with all your goals and things that you can look at. And so every time you sit down, you won't get distracted, you'll stay on task. I should probably do that for YouTube, right? I've left you guys, and I've been MIA for 5 days now. Usually I try to post every other day, but I just got distracted. I straight up forgot about y'all. I'm not even going to lie. I just text you guys in the Discord and kind of do my own thing, but I figured I'd hop on today and talk to you guys, and I don't know. You only live once, so just try to make sure you have no what ifs at the end, Try to make sure every chapter of your life has a solid, beginning and end. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like you guys, someone out there needed to hear this. You know what I mean? And I want you to just go push yourself. Another big thing for me, I took this class in college about public speaking, and it really helped me. Not with saying because I still say all the time, My sentence clarity can definitely improve, but I mean more just talking in front of crowds of people in groups. And one of the biggest things I learned in that class is to take pauses. So instead of saying like and getting all nervous, that's when you mess up and that's when you embarrass yourself. So if you're scared of talking to people, take pauses. It's okay to take pauses. You know what I mean? Think about what you want to say and the best way to clearly convey your message. That eliminated a lot of the fear in public speaking for me. It's kind of a shame that nowadays a lot of classes are just silent. You know, everyone's kind of on their phone, and then the teacher starts speaking, and then everyone pays attention, and then everyone just goes home. It used to be that the teacher couldn't ever shut us up. You know, like right before class, everyone's talking, and they're like, all right, quiet down. It's dead silent in class now. And in the public speaking class, that was one of the only classes that everyone in the class was like nice to each other and talked and like really, I don't know, we got to know each other and it was comfortable. I just encourage you guys to talk to people more. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid of what people are going to think, because at the end of the day, you weren't going to talk to them anyway. They weren't going to be a part of your life anyway. So if they think you're weird and they judge you, let them. I don't want to like preach the Bible or anything, you know, because there's so many different people out there who believe in so many different religions. But I think the Bible is good because it generally gives you good messages on how to not be a dick, whether you believe in Jesus or not. The Bible does have good messages in there, you know. One of them being, I think it's Luke 6:37, and it's who am I to judge when I myself walk imperfectly? And if I was to get it, and if I was to get a tattoo, I think that would probably be one of them, just to remind myself and also keep myself humble, because I judge people a lot. And if you're afraid of someone judging you when you go up to them and talk to them, just remember that. You know what I mean? Just don't judge them, don't judge anyone around you, and just know that, you know, you're kind of a better person because of it. You're better than me. I judge people, whether, you know, and I try to work on that. I don't know. I'm kind of just yapping now, but I think I've made my point here clear. Just go out there, push yourself out of your comfort zone, whether it's a hobby that you're doing, socially, push yourself, make yourself uncomfortable. And, you know, even if it's in video games or whatever it is that you're doing, whatever's on your mind, push yourself out of your comfort zone. That's really all I have for you guys today. I just, I want you guys to remember that growth happens when you are uncomfortable. If you guys want to reach out, ask any questions, hop in the Discord in the description. I love talking to you guys. I talk to you guys more in Discord than I actually make videos, so feel free to join up on that. And I'll see you guys later. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day.